Did you know the secret to living to 100 might already be sitting in your fridge? While most people think of longevity in terms of exercise, good genes, or just plain luck, one of the most powerful tools for a long, healthy life is something far simpler and completely within your control: what you eat, and more specifically, the vegetables you put on your plate. This isn't about the latest superfood trend or fancy supplements. It's about 5 humble vegetables that have quietly supported the world's longest living people for generations. Surprisingly, many older adults in the West still overlook them. If you're over 60 and care about things like your memory, strength, energy, and even your independence, this is worth your attention. These vegetables do more than just fill you up. They help protect your brain, strengthen your heart, support your digestion, and even shield your bones from age-related wear and tear. The best part? You don't need a drastic diet overhaul. You don't have to give up the foods you love. Just adding a few smart, consistent choices could make a real difference over time. In this video, we'll walk you through 5 miracle vegetables seniors should include in their weekly meals and explain how each one can make a powerful impact on your long-term health. We'll also bust a few myths about supplements, share the real story of one man who transformed his health with just 2 simple ingredients, and show you how to start making changes today, one bite at a time. Vegetable number 1, cruciferous vegetables. Some vegetables don't just nourish you, they protect, restore, and defend. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage are part of that elite group. These veggies are packed with natural compounds like sulforaphane and indole 3-carbinol, which help your body detox, balance hormones, and even reduce the risk of several major cancers. What's even more impressive, these protective effects don't fade with age. They keep working for you well into your later years. As we get older, 2 of our body's biggest enemies are oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. Cruciferous vegetables fight both, easing the load on your immune system, your heart, and even your brain. They're also known to help support healthy blood pressure and liver function, both of which become even more important after 70, when our natural detox systems begin to slow down. Take Eleanor, 75, from Michigan. She had been dealing with fatigue and sluggish digestion. She often relied on over-the-counter remedies just to feel comfortable. Her daughter suggested she try roasting Brussels sprouts and adding them to her meals a few times a week. Within a month, Eleanor noticed a boost in her energy, and her doctor even saw improvements in her liver enzymes and cholesterol levels. Why are cruciferous veggies so powerful? Because they don't just support one part of the body. They offer whole-body protection from hormonal balance to cardiovascular health. And you don't need a plate full of them. Just half a cup 2 or 3 times a week can start making a difference, especially when paired with other good habits. They're also super versatile. You can steam them, roast them with garlic and olive oil, toss them in a stir-fry, or even blend raw cauliflower into a smoothie if chewing is tough. The key? Consistency and variety. Seniors who eat these vegetables regularly tend to have sharper minds, stronger immune systems, and steadier energy as they age. Vegetable number 2, leafy greens. When it comes to foods that support a long life, leafy greens are always at the top of the list. They show up in every study, every expert's recommendation, and, most tellingly, every centenarian's kitchen. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, and collard greens are packed with folate, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K, nutrients directly linked to heart health, bone strength, and even brain function. One often overlooked aspect of aging is how our blood flow changes. Arteries stiffen, circulation slows, blood pressure can quietly rise. Leafy greens help counteract that thanks to their natural nitrate content. Once in the body, these nitrates turn into nitric oxide, which helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation, a small effect that adds up over time. Let's talk about Harold, 81, from North Carolina. He'd been struggling with forgetfulness. During a checkup, his doctor recommended more folate-rich foods to help support brain health. His wife began adding a cup of steamed spinach to his morning omelette and sneaking kale into soups for dinner. Within just a few weeks, Harold felt more focused, and for the first time in years, he was sleeping soundly through the night. Of course, food isn't a magic pill, but the right nutrients at the right time can be a game changer. Beyond the brain and heart, leafy greens are also vital for bone strength. Vitamin K, in particular, is often missing in the average Western diet, but it plays a crucial role in maintaining strong, healthy bones as we age. It's easy to overlook vitamin K in a senior's diet, but it plays a surprisingly big role, especially when it comes to bone strength and calcium regulation. Older adults who get enough vitamin K are shown to have a much lower risk of fractures, which is especially important as osteoporosis becomes more common with age, particularly in women. The beauty of leafy greens is how simple they are to add to your routine. Toss a handful of baby spinach into your sandwich, blend some kale into your morning smoothie, or lightly sauté Swiss chard with a little olive oil for a quick, nourishing side. You don't need to eat huge amounts, just include them regularly. Over time, these quiet nutrients go to work, building up your body's resilience and strength from the inside out. Leafy greens have also been linked to reduced inflammation, improved digestion, and even a slower onset of macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. They're gentle on the stomach and versatile enough to suit any taste, whether you prefer them raw in salads, cooked in soups, or blended into drinks. Seniors who make leafy greens a staple often find themselves moving more easily, sleeping more soundly, and staying mentally sharper as the years go by. If you're still with us and finding this helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments so we know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us keep bringing you practical, inspiring health content. Now, let's keep going. Number 3. Garlic and onions, nature's quiet powerhouses. Of all the gifts nature offers us, few are as humble and healing as garlic and onions. Found in kitchens around the world, these flavorful staples carry centuries of folk wisdom and modern science inside their papery layers. Their magic lies not just in their bold taste, but in their natural compounds, like allicin in garlic and quercetin in onions. These nutrients deliver real health benefits, especially for seniors who want to stay vibrant and active in their later years. Take garlic, for instance. It's been shown to lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, and reduce arterial stiffness, all key concerns after 70. Plus, it has natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, helping the body defend against low-grade infections that can slowly chip away at long-term health. You could think of garlic as a small dose of daily protection, a delicious way to support your health with every meal. Let's look at Eleanor, 76, a retired librarian from Ohio. She'd been catching colds frequently and dealing with sinus infections, not to mention occasional spikes in her blood pressure. After attending a local nutrition workshop, she started adding just 1 clove of garlic a day to her meals, sometimes raw in dressings, sometimes roasted with vegetables. Within a few months, she felt her immune system was stronger, her blood pressure stabilized, and she hasn't had a cold in over a year. Onions, while often playing a supporting role in recipes, bring their own set of benefits. Rich in antioxidants, they help neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that contribute to aging and disease. Quercetin, in particular, supports blood vessel health and has been studied for its potential to reduce the risk of certain cancers. For seniors whose bodies have been exposed to decades of oxidative stress, onions act as gentle protectors, restoring balance from the inside out. Both garlic and onions also help improve digestion by acting as prebiotics, feeding the healthy bacteria in your gut. A balanced gut isn't just important for nutrient absorption, it's also deeply connected to brain health, mood, and energy. Many older adults who add garlic and onions to their meals regularly report less bloating, better digestion, and even clearer thinking. And there's another layer to this too: emotional nourishment. The comforting aroma of onions sizzling in a pan or garlic roasting in the oven often brings back memories of family, love, and warmth. Cooking with them becomes not just healthy, but healing in the emotional sense too. Seniors who make these simple ingredients part of their routine often find they feel more energetic, get sick less often, and enjoy flavorful meals without relying on salt or processed seasoning. Though modest in appearance, garlic and onions offer a depth of healing that only tradition and time can teach. Number 4. Carrots and other root vegetables, earth-grown. Strength. Carrots, along with sweet potatoes, beets, and other root vegetables, carry a kind of quiet strength.
Grown underground, they gather dense nutrition, brimming with vitamins and minerals that do far more than just satisfy hunger. They nourish your body from the inside out. These earthy vegetables are packed with antioxidants like beta-carotene, fiber, and essential minerals, which help protect your eyes, support your immune system, and keep your digestive system running smoothly. Root vegetables may not be flashy, but they've helped people thrive through the ages, especially in cultures where hearty, natural foods were the foundation of every meal. We can dive deeper into carrots and their cousins next. Would you like me to continue with vegetables number 4 and number 5 in the same tone and format? Let's talk about one of nature's best-kept secrets, root vegetables. These aren't just ordinary side dishes, they're survival foods, packed with deep, grounding nutrition that supports your body in powerful ways. Let's start with carrots. That bright orange color? It's not just pretty, it's a sign of their high beta-carotene content. Your body turns beta-carotene into vitamin A, which is crucial for seniors. It helps keep your vision sharp, your immune system strong, and your skin and tissues healthy. But here's something many people don't know. Regular intake of beta-carotene is also linked to slower cognitive decline. In other words, carrots might not just help your eyes, they may help keep your memory a little clearer too. Now let's not forget the heart. Root vegetables like carrots and beets contain natural compounds that help lower blood pressure and boost circulation. Beets in particular are rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes your blood vessels and improves blood flow. For someone over 70, better circulation can mean more oxygen reaching your brain, your heart, and your muscles. That translates to feeling more alert, moving more easily, and even sleeping more soundly. A great example of this is Harold, 81, from Arizona. A retired truck driver, Harold had started struggling with circulation and often felt sluggish in the mornings. At his daughter's suggestion, she's a dietitian, he began juicing a mix of carrots and beets 3 times a week. He didn't expect much, but within a month, he noticed his legs felt lighter, less tingling, less heaviness. His energy improved, and he even got back into his morning gardening routine, something he hadn't done in years. But the benefits of these root veggies don't stop there. They're also a great source of dietary fiber, which is something many people overlook after 70. Fiber helps keep you regular, lowers cholesterol, and supports stable blood sugar levels, key to preventing or managing diabetes later in life. If you've struggled with slow digestion or constipation, root vegetables offer a natural, gentle solution. No pills or powders needed. And beyond nutrition, they bring something more: comfort. Root vegetables have a naturally warming, grounding quality, especially when roasted, mashed, or added to a hearty stew. Perfect for cooler months when the body feels a little slower and the spirit needs lifting. A warm bowl of mashed sweet potatoes or a stew with carrots and parsnips doesn't just feed your body, it comforts your soul. It reminds us that food is more than fuel. It's warmth, memory, and healing. Some folks worry about the natural sugars in carrots and beets, but when eaten in moderation, in their whole form, not as juice every day, they're incredibly supportive of metabolic health. The fiber slows sugar absorption, and their anti-inflammatory properties help prevent the silent damage that can accumulate over time. For seniors who want to reach 90 or even 100 with energy and grace, root vegetables are quiet allies. They may not come with fancy labels or trendy marketing, but they carry decades of wisdom, hundreds of nutrients, and the kind of nourishment your body immediately understands. So if you're still watching this and found this helpful, drop a number 4 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button and turn on notifications. Your support helps us keep creating videos like this to inform and inspire. Final thoughts: longevity is built one choice at a time. A long, healthy life isn't built in a day. It's shaped by the quiet choices you make each day. What you eat, how you move, how you treat others, and how you take care of yourself. The 5 vegetables we talked about today, broccoli, spinach, garlic, seaweed, and root vegetables like carrots and beets, are more than just grocery list items. They're protectors of your health, builders of your strength, and companions on the road to a longer, more vibrant life. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just start small. Add one of these foods into your weekly routine. Give your body time to respond, and it will, gently but unmistakably.
There's something empowering about taking charge of your own well-being, especially after 70. It's not about perfection. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to keep showing up for you, to keep your mind sharp, your legs steady, and your heart strong. That's the gift of good food, especially the kind that grows from the earth, enriched with history, tradition, and healing. Maybe today's video reminded you of something your parents used to say at dinner, or maybe it inspired you to try a new soup this weekend. Whatever it sparked, remember this: longevity isn't just luck. It's a series of small, wise choices made over time. And no matter your age, it's never too late to start making those choices. In fact, the older you are, the more powerful those choices become. Thanks so much for being here today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us one thing you learned and how you plan to use it in your own life. Your thoughts matter to us, and reading your stories gives us the motivation to keep creating. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support means the world to us, and we'll see you in the next video.